Hi everybody and welcome to our Big Brother Over the Top recap show where we are going to be breaking down who we want nominated for Have-Nots and what happened with that care package. But first I have to let you guys know, if you want to see any of our previous shows, they are over at yourrealityrecaps.com/BBOTT or, /BB18 if you want to see all of our BB18 shows. On that note, those who are asking, confirmed, Zakia and Paulie next Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you want to know what flashback times that you should be checking out on Big Brother Over the Top, they are at yourrealityrecaps.com/BBOTT flashbacks, and over on Twitter, 24/7 live feed updates are happening at BBOTT live feeds. Lastly, and most importantly, 3 ways you can help support our shows. Number 1, if you want to become a patron, do that. You get weekly patron-only shows, access to the patron-only Facebook group, prize giveaways each week for patrons over at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. No, Eric, we don't want exclusive groups and exclusive shows and prize giveaways. We just want to throw money at you. Then you can do that at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. You can just do a one-time donation over there. Or if you like the shows that we do on YouNow, the extra bonus shows, subscribe right here in YouNow to watch all of our YouNow only shows and get the little fun stickers and the badge and the super messages and all of that. But what we are here to discuss is Big Brother Over the Top. Take all of my money, I'm in. All right, well, let's go. Give me the money. Mama needs a car, okay? Here's what I've learned being carless. It's not good in an emergency. It's not good in an emergency. All of a sudden, you think, oh, my dog's hurt. Gotta go to the vet. On my bike? It's not good. I don't have Uber. There's no Ubers here. Anyway, we're not discussing that. We'll discuss that later during my announcement of, hey, everybody, slumber party show with Alexa later tonight, because I am flying solo. Oh, that's right. Well, this is our official Big Brother show where we will be talking strategy and all of the Big Brotherness. I will also let you know later tonight there will be another fan show right here on YouNow, which will be an example of one of the shows that you can only watch back if you are subscribed on YouNow. Boop. Pants optional. Pants are always optional. So there's that. I'll also let you guys know, I've been talking to Monty, and I have a feeling Monty will be on real soon. So get ready also for a Monty show. That being said, let's discuss what has happened today on the live feeds, as well as Puppygate, as well as what, who, where, when, why we want to nominate for Slop. So let's start first and say, hey, I'm calling it a win. We did it. We said we wanted either Scott or Shane. I said I was throwing all my votes on to Scott. And guess who got the care package today? Our lil ratty-tat-tat, Scott. Scott was the winner of the care package today. I don't hate it. I know a lot of all of you guys hate it. I don't hate that he has it. I have a feeling he's not smart enough to use it correctly. Like, what Scott should do is he should put up 2 plastics, and then he should pick the power that puts 2 vetoes into play. This way, it's 2 plastics and himself plus America's nominee all playing. He just would have a much better chance of removing 2 people he does not want on the block and getting 2 people from the Misfits side on the block if he plays it that way. And I'm aware Lindsay M says he's putting up Chrissy and Neely and picking the double veto. Well, I am glad he has come around to that in the last little bit while. It is the smartest move for him. If he wants to guarantee, or not guarantee because he can't, we hold all the power. Thank you for the bars, BB Princess. We hold all the power this week. As long as we nominate a plastic that can't win the veto. We need to nominate a plastic that can't win the veto. Shelby. And then hopefully she will remain on the block. Hopefully she will remain on the block. I know a lot of you think Morgan. Morgan is not is better in comps than Shelby is. I don't know why everybody wants it to be Morgan. We're trying to be strategic. We're trying to put someone up there that won't win. But, we can talk about that a little bit later in the show. We will be doing our Who to Nominate show. When does that happen? Today we have to figure out have-nots. So let's look. Blah, 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 blah. When do we pick the damn person? America's nominee, Sunday. So Sunday, Sunday's show will be the day that we figure out who to nominate. There's still a lot of game in play before we can really make that decision. But yes, Scott won the care package, and apparently at this moment, he still has all weekend. The safety ceremony is not even started yet. We know that's broken up over 2 days. Things can change. Oh, things can change in that amount of time. So, we'll see. But as of right now, he wants to put up Neely and Chrissy and use the 2 vetoes being in play. Really, RJ Mitchell? You love Shelby? I don't. I don't love her in the game. I'm sure outside of the game, I would love her. In the game, not such a Shelby fan. Oh, well, it's Brandon. Look at that. You're on strike 2. How did I know this was going to happen? Okay, so now, I'm going to hold off for a minute on our have-not decision. Let's go to Puppygate. I want to get Puppygate out of the way right off the bat. Because I was reading in the patron group how much all of you wanted to kill Danielle about Puppygate, and I thought, I better not put my opinion here. I'll say it on the show. So, for those of you that do not know, basically, and I wish I could play the video. I can't. I'm afraid it'll mess something up if I play the video. Basically, Danielle was talking about how she got a puppy after her child was born, and the puppy wouldn't eat. And she brought the puppy to a pet store. And the pet store was like, well, you know, your dog's on this type of dog food. And usually when they're on that type of a dog food, they don't like to eat any other dog food. And Danielle was like, well, I can't afford that dog food right now, so I'm not going to get it. And apparently the dog didn't eat and died. Blue buffalo. Now, I really wish I could be playing this clip for you all to hear, because now I'm gonna sound like a monster when I give my opinion on this. Brandon, P.S. You strike 3 forever ago. Not the show for you. You don't grasp simple concepts. Not the show for you. Sorry. Okay, so while I agree she should have taken the dog to the vet, I agree. I'm not disagreeing. We all know I'm a dog lover. Okay? I agree she should have taken the dog to the vet, and there's not really an excuse for that. But when you hear her tell the story, she says things of how she had to nurse the puppy with the bottle, and how her mom was helping her with the dog, and how she was going to school and work, and her mom. Now, I am not making an excuse for her. Again, this would be so much better if I could play this clip so you guys could hear it. But I don't think it was as cruel as she let her dog starve to death. Like, I don't give a shit about the dog, I'm throwing it in the corner, starve. It does seem like she attempted, albeit the wrong way, to help the dog. You should not have a dog if you can't afford the dog food. You should not have a dog if you can't bring it to the vet. So she failed on those two aspects 100%. But it seems like, again, here's my whole point. I just don't want people to act like Danielle took a dog, threw it in the corner, and let it starve to death. It does seem like she was trying to do what she thought was best. And also, she didn't tell the story like, haha, the dog's dead. She told the story in a, oh my god, it was the most precious dog, and it died from not eating. You kind of really need to hear the story for yourself. I think it is unacceptable. I'm not at all saying it's not unacceptable. She should have brought that dog to a vet. She shouldn't have a dog if she couldn't take care of it. And she or her mother should have got that dog help. The only thing I am saying is, you know how Twitter is. I just see a lot of people acting like she took a puppy and starved it to death. She didn't take the puppy and starve it to death. I'm sure in her mind, she thought she was doing what the right thing to do was for the puppy, which it was not the right thing. So, in case anybody is unaware, if you have a dog and it's not eating, you should bring it to a vet right away. Right away. My first dog, Kipper, oh my god, I love him so much. He also did not eat for the first week of his life, which is why I know when she was telling the story, some of the things that she was saying is not stuff someone would know if they didn't care. Like, I remember we had to get Pedialyte, and we had to bottle feed him Pedialyte, and there was like a lot of things the vet had us doing that she said was things that she was also doing. We ended up saying, oh no, this dog is going in a hospital until it starts eating. Now that's kind of what she should have done when you take in an animal. You're assuming the cost of that animal. I could probably have a car if I didn't have Charlie. Little fucking bastard eats fucking everything around here. Ooh, my legs hurt, my legs hurt. Okay, I'll massage your legs. I'll massage your legs, Charlie. Don't worry about it. I got nothing else to do. And, thank you very much for the bars, peace on earth. And it's not a reason to put her on slop. Do I think she should go on slop? Yes. Not for the dog story. Not for the dog story. Should she go on slop? Yes. So, again, I just thank you, BB Princess the Bars. Again, I just want to be very clear. I am not saying she deserves a pass. I think it is very sad that she was unable to give the care to this dog that it needed. But I'm just also saying, for the people that just skim across this on Twitter, it's not as black and white as she brought a dog in and let it starve in the corner either. It's somewhere in the middle. Watch the clip for yourself, make your own decision. I don't know that we should be pitchforking her over it. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. All Charlie wants is a brother. Oh, by the way, back to what I was saying one more second ago. If you have a dog and it's not eating, you bring it to the vet. If you think there's anything wrong with your dog, you bring it to the vet. PetSmart has great plans. I don't have insurance for me. Charlie has medical insurance. It's $20 a month. You can bring your pet as many times as you want for free. If you live in America, PetSmart, it's $20 a month. If you have a pet, you can afford $20 a month for unlimited free vet visits anytime you think something's wrong with your dog. And I wish there was a referral system. Actually, maybe there is. Use my name if you sign up for it. And if you have a dog and it doesn't shed and it's cute, Charlie would love a brother. So if you don't feel you can take care of your dog, I'll take it. Thank you. If you are a dog breeder and you would like to give me a hypoallergenic dog, I will take it. Thank you. Okay, so I purposely wasn't reading the chat. I didn't want to hear if people were understanding what I was saying or not understanding what I was saying, because I didn't want it to influence what I was saying. So I hope that you all got it and understood what I was saying on that. Classic BB fandom. Yeah. Okay, so moving off of doggies, let's talk about starving humans. Communicate, yes. And thank you, Peace on Earth, for the bars. I very much appreciate it. Let's talk about starving humans and which humans we would like to starve this week. Now, I did a Twitter poll before the show started. It was impossible for me to throw up all of the options for the Twitter poll. It just was not possible. I also don't know why I don't see my Twitter poll. My Twitter poll seems to be missing. Where's my Twitter poll? Let me refresh. Alex Shelby Whitney. Yeah. I'm gonna see what my Twitter poll says first, and then maybe I'm not gonna see what my Twitter poll says. Does the Twitter poll disappear from your timeline when the time is up? That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, I found it. Okay, that was really weird. It was very weird. Okay, so here is the results of our Twitter poll thus far. Who do we think should be on Slop this week? Now, I just broke it down between Chrissy Danielle Shane, Shane Shelby Whitney, Alex Shelby Whitney, Danielle Whitney Shelby. I was going to say Plastics, Misfits, Showmans, but then I thought people were going to be voting too hard. Or get too confused or voting in double areas. It does seem like you guys want all in Plastics. You guys want all in Plastics. David Thielen says, anything but Jason. Please don't put Jason on Slop. Don't worry, David Thielen. We're not gonna put Jason on Slop. Don't worry. Yes, they're saying America loves them. Scott needs to be on Slop. Well, Scott can't be on Slop. I don't know if you heard, he's HOH. Also, if you didn't hear, because I don't know how I missed this, you can't be on Slop 2 weeks in a row. I mean, it makes sense. I just must have missed when they explained that rule. So in other words, Morgan and obviously Scott cannot be on Slop, but Scott can't because he's HOH. But if he was an HOH, he wouldn't be able to be either because he was just on it last week. That being said, I don't know. I don't know a good way. I mean, a lot of you seem really torn on this. And there's going to be no way for me to ask you the question and try and accurately gauge what you guys as a chat room is saying. All right. Let me do this. What if we break it down between, let's just start easy and say Plastics or Misfits? Can we start that way? Let's start that way. Let's start at the top of the food chain. So you guys tell me if you want Plastics or Misfits. We'll narrow it down more in a minute. All right, I'm going to try and keep track of this. I wasn't even throwing in mix. Definitely more Plastics. Sparkly Eye says Plastics. Okay, there's clearly way more of you saying you want Plastics in. And a few of you are saying mix. Seems like the majority wants Plastics. Based on the chat room, I agree. Based on the chat room, it is looking like the majority of you want Plastics, or the ones that want to mix want Plastics +1. So let me ask you this. The people that are saying you want the Plastics +1, is your +1 Danielle? Yeah. see Jasmine B is saying plastics plus Danielle. Everybody seems to want Danielle. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you all seem to want Danielle. Are we then... Okay. I really feel like we can lock in Danielle. Because I feel like the majority of you want Danielle regardless. Let me ask you this. Why do you guys want Danielle, those of you that want Danielle? Oh God, this chat room is just flying. I think Danielle is a smart pick. She's going to get a ton of votes. Best to focus on 2. No, because they think Danny is America's nomination to split up the showmans. Okay, so basically, she's getting on my nerves. Thank you, Megan P, for being honest with that one. She doesn't want to be on slap. All right, it seems like the majority of you want Danielle up because you want to split her away from Shane, putting her in a have-not room and Shane somewhere else. I will say this. There's another strategy to say, and we have to talk about what Justin's been doing last night. We will get to that. There is definitely a strategy too. You could want to put a misfit in there to infiltrate the other side. People bond in have-not rooms, whether they want to or not. People will bond in that have-not room. So it could be a cross-contamination of information in a positive or a negative way. A lot of people just want to knock down a peg. Says that she's relying too much on America, and they don't like it. Showmans was fine, but they are walking the Nakori line and distancing themselves from the group, says Lost and Concruised. Miss Mancougar agrees. Jason will not like this, says BB Princess. Jason will not like this. Jason would love this. Just so you know, BB Princess, Jason would love this. I know I said it in the patron show the other day. The reason Jason is not shouting us out is because I was not sure I would be covering this season. So I told him, I'm probably not covering this season. Gotta go get a real job. But here I am. Anyway, what was my point? Oh, Jason would love all of this. Jason would love everything that is happening about this season. He would love the people that are loving him. He would love the people that are hating him. He would love all of it because he's like us. He is a feedster and he loves the drama. I think we will all be pleasantly surprised when America's votes start turning on the misfit side. I guarantee you Jason will be the one to be very rational and understanding of it all. I don't think he's going to be temper tantrum and I hate you, America, and all that. He is going to understand that it is boring to watch a season with one side in power. And look, we thought one side was in power. It's not really the case. There's a real good chance we're losing a misfit this week. Hi, Be Kind. So BB Princess says, Jason wants Alec, Shelby, and Whitney. Well, I'm sure he does. Eric, can you please check with chat and make sure people want Danielle? Well, I kind of did. I kind of just did before. We had an overwhelming response to everybody wants Danielle to be one of the people. And look, again, I'm going to be very clear on one thing. All I'm doing is trying to gather what the majority of you all want. Restart. Gather together what the majority of all of you want. I don't know if you're aware. Nobody's around when you're voting. Nobody's there. You can vote whatever you want. I'm going to let you in on a secret. I'm going to let y'all in on a secret right now. I voted for Whitney. I voted for Whitney for the care package. Shh. Don't tell anybody. You can do whatever you want when it comes to voting. I'm just trying to gather the info for the people that want to know who the majority of us think. And here, if someone wants to help me, here's what maybe we can do. I don't have enough hours in the day, but if somebody wants to find out before the next show or whenever, find out if there's some live poll thing that we can do. Like, not the Twitter that only gives us 4 options, but maybe there is some website or something that we can create a poll that people can access in real time during this show. And if there is something like that, I will figure out how to implement it into this show, and people can put stuff in. I mean, it's on my list of things to try and remember to get to, but I have a feeling I won't. Poll Daddy, straw poll. Oh, all right. Well, look at you guys. You already know what it's called. Okay, hold on. Poll Daddy, straw poll. All right, perfect. I will look into both of those then. And I will try and get some sort of a live poll so that it's more accurate. Michael says, Big Brother net poll. No, I want something that's live during the show. Like, I'm taking what the opinion is of the chat room of the reality recap fans. I don't want to know what Big Brother Network fans or Jokers fans think. I want to know what you guys that are watching right now in this show think. That's what I want to endorse when it's all over. The plastics have the crackles. Yes, the plastics found the crackles last night. Okay, let's pause for a moment. Let's pause for a moment on which way to go with who to make have-nots. Let's quickly talk about Justin last night, because a lot of people are losing their minds over Justin. Again. Now, okay, so losing their minds about what? And I'm going to get to all of your questions as well. Don't worry. I'm just trying to get all the information out first. So, last night, Jason spent a lot of time in that HOH room. And a lot of time hanging out with the plastics, and a lot of time hanging out with Scott. Now, I know a lot of people feel like he's betraying the Misfits. A lot of people are like, oh, he's just going to float to the power. He's not loyal. I mean, Justin, I'm sorry. I meant Justin. Justin, not Jason. Justin. You dig? Talking about Justin. You dig. Cornbread sheets. Not stuck in your hat. Okay, so here's the thing. There's 3 things. And number 1, that's called playing the game. So good for Justin for playing the game. That is what you have to do in Big Brother. You can't just not try and save yourself each week. It's not playing. Now, point 2 to that is, if I was Scott or the girls, I would be like, oh, really? Now you want to know? Like, I turned on the feeds last night and Justin was like, so Scott, tell me about what school you went to and where you graduated. If I was Scott in that situation, I would have been like, hey, Justin, it's week 3. I realize I'm in power right now, but isn't that a question you probably could have asked me in the first 3 weeks? Trying to not be nominated much. But final point, that's why I love Justin. Justin is just Justin. And I like him for that. I like that he really doesn't understand strategy or how to really play Big Brother. He's just kind of like, oh, burp-a-derp, go over here, burp-a-derp, go over there, burp-a-doo. What are we doing now? What are we doing today? And I like it. Redheaded Michelle says, but they need his vote. That's why they're being fake nice. I don't know that they're really being fake nice. I think they realize what he's doing. But I think they realize, yes, 100% they need his vote. I don't think, regardless, they will have his vote. Pretty much, again, no matter what happens, I mean, our current standings right now, let's just say, for argument's sake, that Shelby, Shane, and Danielle are on the block. So if Shelby, Shane, and Danielle are on the block, all come Wednesday. Let's just figure this out. There's 3 plastics voting, and let's say 3 misfits voting, and our vote. We still have the power to kick out the plastic. That is, yes, unless Justin goes to their side. I don't see any way that Jason will switch and vote out not a misfit. I see no way Chrissy will vote out a misfit. I see no way Neely will vote out a misfit. So really, this is where the strategy for Sunday is going to come in. And again, we can talk about this more this weekend because it's still too early. Things can change a lot. But yes, right now, I know a lot of you think Morgan should be our nom. I think it should either be Morgan or Shelby. I'm leaning more towards Shelby than Morgan because I want someone that I think has no chance to win that veto playing. But we can discuss that more as the weekend comes. No way Justin is flipping. I agree. I don't see any way that Justin is going to flip. He's nominating Chrissy and Neely now. Yes, as of now, he is nominating Chrissy and Neely. But just remember, the safety ceremony is tomorrow and Sunday. That is 2 more days of gameplay. You have no idea what deals are going to be brought to him. So Sunday night is a long ways away at this moment. It's too early to say 100% this is who our nom should be. Anything could happen at this point still. Shelby is 4 in Jokers. Really, Vanessa Mack? Wow. Wow. That is shocking to me. Joker's poll is a joke. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot of people vote in the Joker's poll. Maybe I'm wrong. It only seems like it's a few hundred people that vote in it. So I don't feel like that's very accurate, but I might be wrong. Morgan and Shelby. Oop, I missed what you said. Joker's has been right every time, though. Have they? That's not what I heard. I feel like we've been right every time. Or not we've been right, but the people that the majority of us want in a thing usually seems to happen. Do you think it'll be memory mental? Shelby can win. No, I don't think it'll be memory mental. Shelby is smart, law school. Really? Again, I think back to a time when there was a little argument called, why'd you sit on the orange couch? And Shelby, the lawyer, couldn't win the argument. I'm just saying, sometimes people aren't smart. Everybody has already voted Morgan. Let's put votes together. Well, K-Social, fun fact, nobody has voted Morgan yet because the voting doesn't start until Sunday. So no, nobody's voted yet. Shelby is a hookah. Yeah, Definitely. Don't underestimate her. Once you do, that's when she will surprise you, says Zach. Oh, I agree. I'm not underestimating her. I just don't think she's that good in a physical comp. I don't know how she would do in a mental comp. Daniel Jeffrey Shady says, the Misfits are my favorite. I love them. Team Misfits. I agree. Shelby is more paranormal than paralegal. Good point, Lost and Confused. I agree. She definitely is. Maximus Mom Maximus Mom wants to know how am I feeling today after yesterday's food show. I'm feeling much better now. I did not feel so great all last night and this morning, but I am feeling better now. Shelby's playing dumb. I agree. Shelby is playing dumb. All right. We can talk more. I will take more of your guys' chat questions and discuss what you guys want to talk about in a minute. I feel like I want to get this who we're nominating for slop out of the way, because it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Let's do this. There's 3 choices that we can make, okay? There's 3 choices we can make. Let's just start with this one. Let's see if we can just get one out of the way that we all agree with. I want to start with Shelby. Can we all agree on Shelby? Give me a yes or a no. Can we all agree to lock in Shelby? I feel like that is the same across the board. So, Juju says yes, Aaron says yes, Justin says yes, Zach, yes. Oh, great. Perfect. Be kind, yes. David Thielen says yes. Ooh, that makes me question if it's the right idea. Debbie G says yes. Lori R says yes. All right. BB Princess is just okay. I'm saying that is an overwhelming yes for Shelby. There was less than 5 of you. I'll even say maybe I missed a few. There's less than 10 of you that said yes. I'm locking Shelby in for an official. I want to get Shelby in as an official. So boom, Shelby is one of our, and when I say one of our, I just mean what I'm tweeting out. Again, nobody's watching you vote. Can vote for whoever you want. Okay, so Shelby, check. Number 2, I want to move to Alex. Are we locking in Alex? Yes or no? If I feel like the majority is yes, we're going to lock in Alex. Yes. Erica Rodriguez says no. David Thielen says no. Yes. Ooh, Lost and Cruz says no. No way, Danielle. Darcy. Yes. It's Judy. No. Erto, no. I still feel like yeses have this one by a lot. Pam says no. Yeah, but see, it's just still the 3 same people that are saying, or it's just the same people that are saying no. So I'm saying the yeses have it on Alex. Yeah, I feel like the yeses have it on Alex. But hold on. Just trust me. Hold on. Because here's what else I'm going to say. Now let me ask you the same thing. Right, the no's were just saying it multiple times. I will discount. I'm going to start minusing if you multiple time the same thing. Okay. But here's my other question. Here's your spoiler alert. I'm going to ask about Whitney and I'm going to ask about Danielle. Because it seems like those 4 people are the people the majority of us want me to endorse. So now let me ask Whitney. What do you guys think of Whitney? Do you guys want Whitney in? Danielle will be last. Right now I'm asking Whitney. Want to see how many people want Whitney. Yes, yes, no, 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 yes, yes, no. Yes, 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 no. Pam says yes on Whitney. Interesting. UTSA Jennifer, no, 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 no. Earth Tone, no. Ooh, lots more no's. Boston Girl, no. BB Princess, yes. L'Oreal says yes, please. It's her birthday tomorrow. That's just more of a reason I want to put her on slop. Okay. I feel like the yeses and nos are much closer with Whitney. So in other words, I feel like if it was between I feel like if it was between Alex and Whitney, I feel like way more of you want Alex than you want Whitney. Now, I think I already know what my tweet is going to be, but I'm just curious. I think whatever. Let's just finish Danielle. How many of you want Danielle? So yes or no, do you guys want Danielle up? Yes or no, do you want Danielle up? Boop, 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 boop. No, 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 yes. Miss Van Cougar, yes. Vanessa Mack, yes. BB Princess, yes. Boston Girl, yes. David, yes. Purple Haze, yes. Earth Lane, yes. Leanne, yes. Michael, no. Tawana, no. Ashley back, no. Danny, no. UTS Jennifer, yes. Dan and Alex together, no, 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 says BB Princess, and Dee Dee says no. Okay, well, here's how I think I'm going to put our official reality recaps endorsement. I'm just going to say the top 4 people that the reality recaps chat room want to be up is Shelby, Alex, Whitney, and Danielle. And you all do what you want. If you want to vote all plastic, go that. Go Shelby, Whitney, Alex. If you want Danielle up there, then pick your 2 other plastics that are left over. In order to be as fair as we can be, I'm going to just say the chat room seems to all agree the majority of us want Shelby, Alex, Danielle, and Whitney. So pick from those 4 what you want if you want to be in the majority. I don't know why no, Shane. No, I mean, Shane ranked wasn't even a factor in the poll. Look, the Shane with the people was only 4%. Chrissy, Danielle, Shane was only 23%. Seems like everybody is really locked into the other one. So, in order to not have to have I hate the slop one. The slop one is the hardest one for me because there's too many variations. I hate trying to figure out who we all want for slop. All the other ones, super easy. We're only dealing with 1 vote, 1 person, 1 care package. Love it. Could talk about it forever. The amount of options that are in play when it comes to slop makes my head hurt. So, final decision. We are endorsing Shelby, Alex, Whitney, and Danielle as the 4 people the majority of us want to be on slop this week. You choose who you want. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. You do you. Be lit. How am I voting? Oh, great question. I will be voting Shelby, Alex, and Whitney. I'm voting Shelby, Alex, and Whitney. Sorry. I'm personally invested in my friend Jason getting as far as he can in this game. I know you guys don't like, or I know some of you guys don't like it, but I want to do, for me, Eric, I talk to him all the time. I don't want to say to him after, oh yeah, I could have, not had somebody go after you, but I just decided to vote with everyone else. No. I'm more than willing to put out what the majority of us want, and you guys vote how you want. But for me personally, I will be voting Shelby, Alex, Whitney. Boop. Thanks, BB Princess, for the bars. I appreciate it. Alex wants to work with Jason. I agree. Alex does want to work with Jason. My personal logic between putting those three people up is I'm hoping maybe it sends a message to the house of, hey, Alex, hey, Shelby, hey, Whitney, pay attention a little more to America. You don't have to like us. I'm not saying kiss our ass. I'm just saying, stop giving us the middle finger every day. Stop giving us the finger every day. That's all I'm just trying to say. Just don't walk around and act like you're annoyed about the America's twist, or, you know, just stop being fake. Just be yous. Stop being fake. I voted before the show for Danny. That's okay, Blanchelle. You're allowed to vote for whoever you want. And again, I like Alex. I definitely like Alex. I wish I could just nudge her into the Misfits side. Like, I would... Now, don't hate me, everyone. I would trade Danielle or Shane for Alex in a second. Like, if I could just take Danielle and Shane and push them into the plastic side and pull over Alex, I'd be thrilled. and I'm saying specifically for gameplay reasons. Specifically gameplay reasons. Because I still so far like the Shane Danielle showmance. I don't not like either of them. I just don't feel like either of them are that strategic. I feel like they're counting on America way too much. Which some of you can think is hypocritical because you can think that Jason does, and I disagree. I do not think Jason is counting on us that much. He is the only one I keep hearing tell to the other Misfits, America's on our side right now. It doesn't mean they're always going to be on our side. So, no showmance. Right. I still want the sisters officially outed. Me too. And you know what I was thinking of earlier? You know what sucks? Like, are we getting a finale? Because, P.S., for those of you that watch RuPaul's Drag Race, that whole All-Stars finale last night was fucking joke. It's the equivalent. It was, here's my example for all of you. It would be the equivalent of if this Big Brother Over the Top was an all-star season and it was just a regular eviction episode for the finale. So that is my point. Like, are we getting a finale? Because are we never going to see the payoff of these house guests learning about the sisters and that, you know, Jason was voted in? I mean, I'll do it. They're all going to come on this show. Like, I will do it. But it's not as fun as watching it. I mean, there is no jury. So I guess we're not getting that payoff. Well, I guess I'm going to get to break it to all of them. But they'll have already known. It would have been funny to have it broken to them right away. Oh, Julie Chen says we're getting a finale. Ooh, good. Is it going to be at Arby's? Where's the finale going to be? Panera? Well, did you see the last set? It was a cloth and wood. My favorite was when they were like, how long is it going to take to clean up the backyard? I was like, it's pieces of wood on a white tarp. I don't know, as long as it takes the production people to do this. And roll up the tarp. There's no budget. They won't even turn the lights on in between the doorway when the people are leaving. There's not a budget. So great, there'll be a finale. There's not going to be the big cannon. They're going to have some intern with the little party popper things, and when the person walks out the door, hopefully the lights will be on, and the interns will like pull a little pop thing and go, boop, congratulations, you won. And here's the thing. It's a great season. I love this season. I would dare say this is one of the best seasons of Big Brother has ever been. Dare I say. I think it is. I love it. It is very hard to follow. Thank God for the live feed updaters. Thank God for all of you. It's 10 times the work for me than a normal Big Brother season, but at least it's interesting. 'Cause Big Brother 18, I struggled my ass off to find shit to talk about every single week, let alone every single day. Who's sleeping today? Who's making out in the bed today? Like there was nothing happening on Big Brother 18. So I love how much we have to talk about and strategize and everything. Like this season of Big Brother is what I love about Big Brother. I've always said my favorite thing about Big Brother is getting to interact with all of you during it. And this is not only we get to interact, it's like we're playing. Oh, we're playing. We are playing the game. So I love it. I love the 10 to 10 awake rule. Me too, Blonde Shell. That is a great rule. Redheaded Michelle says, Julie is telling the house guests about the sisters in their exit interviews. Oh, okay. I don't watch those. Who has time? There is so much happening in the house. There's no time to watch those exit interviews. It just isn't. I ain't got time. You know who's going to do the exit interviews? Me. Did I mention we're going to have Monty next week? BBOTT sponsored by the Outback, says Maximus Mom. Probably. Joker's leads are Danielle, Shelby, and Chrissy. Awesome. The house split and the 10-10 no napping plus a good cast, loving it. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. They need to do that in a regular season. I really hope they take aspects from this season of Big Brother and put them into 19. I think the 10 to 10 rule would be great on an actual season of Big Brother. I would love that on a real season. I will say, I would not want as much power as we have this season on a regular season of Big Brother, but 100% we should get to be able to pick the have-nots. That does not affect the game. We should always be allowed to pick the have-nots. I don't know why we're not allowed to do that. Hopefully they will keep in care package. I think it's great that we can pick care package. I wouldn't say that we should have a vote and we could nominate someone. I feel like that removes too much of the strategy from people playing the game. Basically, we control the game every week. And I love it for this season. It's super duper fun. I love that we're getting to be a player in the game. But when it comes to the summer season, I want to watch those people play. We just need a better cast in there. Because we can kill good players in this game. Alex is a great player. It's a perfect example. For those of you that are upset that Alex is going on slop or that Alex could go home, we shouldn't be able to do that to her game. We have too much power. Or just look at how every single HOH this season, nothing they wanted to happen has happened because we have all the power. We shouldn't have that much power on a regular season. But I'll take an over-the-top season every year. Give us this shit every season. I want to do this one every year. Every year. Give us the television season, and then give us this one. Maybe spread it out a little more. Like, this shit would be fun in, like, February when half of us are snowed in. Like, it's still fall. Leaves are changing. I want to be outside drinking hot chocolate, taking a walk with my dog, watching the leaves change, drink hot cocoa, decorating for Christmas, Black Friday shopping, Thanksgiving. Give us off till, like, January. Bring this stuff in, like, January, February, when we're all dealing with the winter. This would be a nice winter break. I don't know why they're not doing that. And hopefully next year they'll do that. Let's make it a request. I don't know. Okay, let me take your guys' questions now from the chat room. So here's my plan. Let me just quickly tell you what my plan is. I'm going to take your questions. I'm going to stay on for about 30 more minutes. Then I want to quickly go before it gets too late and run back to the store and get something for dinner. And then when I come back, I'll go live for a fan show and we'll hang out and Alexa and Kitchen Time and all that other good fun stuff. So right now, what do you all chat room? Oh my God, I keep hitting everything because I'm in this box. What do you all chat room want to talk about? Does your husband have the car? I don't have a car anymore, Powerwolf. I don't have a car anymore. My transmission is gone. And it's too much. Become a patron. Or if you have $4,000 left around for a transmission, I'll take that. But become a patron. YourRealityRecaps.com/patron or one-time donation at YourRealityRecaps.com/PayPal. Or feel free to give bars here in the room if we get a certain amount in a month. Double. Any of those ways are great ways to help support us. Did you hear from the BB-18 cast? I don't know what you mean. How do you feel about Chrissy thinking America loves her? I feel like Chrissy is snowing us a little bit. Thank you, Peace on Earth, for the bars. Apples are the most powerful fruit in the world. I feel like you have said that in the chat room, so I'm just going to bump you right to strike 2. You're on strike 2. I'm just happy I don't have to watch Nicole anymore. Ditto. BB Princess. Okay, how do you slide the messages? I can't figure it out. I really don't know. It's one of your features from being a subscriber here, but I'm not subscriber in you now, but I'm not really sure. I'm sure someone in the chat, UTSA Jennifer, I'm sure can tell you. Why is Chrissy in the lead for HaveNot on most polls? I think she just rubs people the wrong way. There is something about her to me that makes me feel like I shouldn't trust what she's saying. So maybe other people feel that way? I don't really know. Eric, would it be smart to split the showmance before we get everyone from the other side out? No, it wouldn't. It would not be smart to do that. If your goal is to keep the misfits in this game, any one of them, if your goal is to get any misfit to the end of this game, then no, you should not be trying to split up a showmance, put the showmance on slop. You want to keep those misfits as one solid group as long as you can, if your goal is for misfits to go further in this game. Did I hear my name? You did. UTSA Jennifer, BB Princess needs your help. She doesn't understand how to do the scrolly message. Do you think the fans would like the Misfits as much as they do if Jason wasn't on this season? Yes, I do. Again, oh, yay, you're on strike 3. Bye. Boop. Thank you. I really only blocked 2 people this show, and that's so little for me. Here's the thing. I feel like people think we don't like the plastics because they're not working with Jason. I do not think that is why the majority of people do not like the plastics. The majority of the people do not like the plastics because we've seen stuff like Morgan and Monty, you know, kind of condoning racism a little bit, or making excuses for racism, or definitely being homophobic. We've seen Shelby calling Justin a sexual predator or sexual abuser. We've seen them being fake in the DRs. I think those are the reasons people do not like the Plastics versus Jason's side of the house, which just seems more genuine. I think people are just more drawn to real people, or people that they don't feel like are being fake. But that's just me. That's just kind of how I see it. Be Kind says, nope, don't like the Plastics because of their comments and conversations. Well, that's what I mean. The things that they say in the house, I think, are why people don't like them. I find it hilarious the Plastics have won both HOHs so far and none of their noms went home. My favorite part of what the Plastics have done so far this time was the HOH, when they didn't put an answer in on the first round. That still, to me, is my favorite. Like, no. Oh, and Justin going to the bathroom in the middle of that HOH. We didn't talk about the Justin going to the bathroom thing, but that was hysterical. For those of you that missed it, during the HOH, like in between rounds, Justin was like, nah, I'm going to the bathroom. Second round started. 3 minutes later, Justin strolls out of the bathroom and is like, oh, everyone's playing the next round. Right, I guess I'll play. Hilarious. Shelby's true colors are starting to show. Also, Scott saying she needs to win money to go back to school when Jason needs the money for school. I don't know what you're saying. Sorry, Powerwolf. UTSA Jennifer says, Jason said something last night I thought was wrong. I can't remember what it was. Well, that's not helpful. The question for anyone that knows, does Jason know Shelby has the crackle now? Ooh, that is a good question. I would assume that he does, because I know the Plastics found it last night. I couldn't imagine that Shelby would have them and not eat them. Okay, BB Boston, Megan P, Debbie, Darcy, they're all saying no. Jason does not know. And for the record, I thought that was a horrible play on Jason's end. I think hiding those crackles was not good gameplay for Jason. Not at all. There are little things that people will pick on as the game goes on, and that just really had no bearing on the game. It was just kind of an emotional, great for feeds, which is what I think Jason is doing a lot of. I think Jason is trying to do a lot of stuff that he thinks will be entertaining for feed watchers, which is being detrimental to his game. So I hope he reels that in a little bit. Did you see Justin and Danny fight last night? I did not see a Justin and Danny fight last night. Was there a fight last night? Greek Diva says, Scott complimented Shelby on how smart she is and she needs the money to go to a real school. Gotcha. Jason did it because he doesn't like Shelby at all. Well, he also does not like Shelby, I agree. But he also did it because it was making good feeds. Believe me, when their side lost the HOH, they were all mad. It was Jason telling them, do not react, do not explode, do not attack them, do not overreact. In the moments for stuff that matters, Jason is very level-headed and very smart in how he plays. I really feel like he was just playing up the crackle thing to be funny for feed people. but it was very not smart game-wise. So I'd be interested to see if he does something like that again. The fight went both ways. Feeds cut, so it was hard to tell exactly what really happened. Oh boy. Well, when this show is done, I will be updating the flashback times for today. So I'm sure I will have the flashback time on our yourrealityrecaps.com/bbflashbacks page later tonight, or you can check out at BBOTT live feeds on Twitter. I'm sure they probably timestamped it as well. Justin told Danny he wants lots of kids by different women, and she went nuts. Oh. Well, that's weird. The word that you're looking for, Justin, is sister wives. That'd be 2 words. What is that called? Polygamy? Sister wives. Polygamy. Pretty sure the word's polygamy. How do you think this week will ? Oh, am I Yoda? I think this week will ? Well, yes. Oh, this week will ? I hope Justin comes on this show after the season. I'm sure he will. She didn't really go nuts. She was giving him a different perspective and to think of the children. Justin told Jason what Scott said about the veto, and he didn't understand it. Well, there you go. That's our chat room. One person's nuts is another person's everything was normal. I didn't see it, so I don't know. I will be sure to watch that before our next show tomorrow, our next Big Brother show tomorrow, and I will have more of an opinion on it after that. Let's see what's coming up next. So what would tomorrow be? The weekend. Okay, so tomorrow at 4 p.m. we'll have the HaveNot ceremony. And then we have the safety ceremonies all weekend. And our voting starts Sunday. Okay, so we'll just have like a normal-ish show tomorrow too. Justin said she went nuts. Did you see Alex lie to Chrissy? About what? Alex has lied to Chrissy about a lot of stuff. What do you mean specifically what? Justin said sorry many times. Good. Diaries tonight. Oh my god, yes! How did I forget Diaries tonight? Oh, because it's Friday and I'm an idiot. 10:30 p.m. Diaries. No time off for yourself. Jackie knows. I don't think I have had a day off since BB17. And I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure I even did a show on Christmas of last year. I think I did a New Year's show. I don't think I've had one day off. No, I don't think I have. We should watch the Diaries together. That's what I was thinking as well, UTSA Jennifer. That's what I was thinking as well. But, you know, CBS is really cracking down. And all it would take is one person to be like, oh, they're watching the feeds. And then we would get screwed. So, it makes it kind of hard. I love your Christmas shows. Oh, don't worry. Fa la la la. We are officially 15 days from the start of Christmas decorating. We start Christmas decorating around here on Halloween. Live diary patron show. Nope, don't work either. Can't do it that way either. Somehow, YouTube has the magic formula to know when you're live streaming video that's not your own. I don't know how, What'd they do? And then they quit the show. I already started buying Christmas stuff. Awesome. Oh, by the way, what are the chances that Allison is here? XOXO feedsters. We can use our feeds. Your reactions are fun. That's true. I mean, we can all just use our own feed. Look, I'm doing a show. I'll be here all night. I got some work to do. I need to go to the store and get some dinner. But I pretty much have a long time tonight. I'm now realizing this part is probably boring for people who only want to hear Big Brother stuff. So, YouNow chat room, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just ending the show for the people that are watching the playback. And really, I don't have much to say. You people that are watching the playback of this, remember, what the hell are their names? Paulie and Zakia will be on Friday of next week. I have a feeling Monty will be on early in the week. I also have a feeling Christine Brecht will be on next week as well. And I will be back tomorrow. Of course, if you want to support our shows, become a patron, subscribe here in YouNow, or you can do a one-time donation over at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. See you guys all tonight if you head over to our YouNow show later tonight, or I'll see you tomorrow right back here again at 7 p.m. Eastern. Bye.